Hey, how is everyone doing? It is a beautiful day outside. So we're gonna be supercharging the i3. Just kidding. Coming over to my messy workbench, I have these for the E92 M3 from Autotecknic. So I'm gonna pull out the car from the carport and try to install. So this is the humble abode of the E92 M3. What I typically do is put an outdoor car cover followed by an indoor car cover inside, and the inside of this is lined with like a really soft microfiber. So if you guys have any issues with car cover scratching your car, you need to get one of these. It's pretty expensive, but it really does protect your car, especially the paint. Okay, we're on. Usually if you don't start this car for a while, you see this gauge go all the way up. Idle is a lot better ever since I did the idle control valve. Another unique thing about this car is you can't just turn on and leave. The car acts super funny if you do. So you just gotta take it slow. Woo! I love this sight. There's nothing that makes me more happy than seeing this car, that car, and this SUV all together. I feel like the only other time I felt this sort of way was when the X5M was still here, but I feel like this is a great car combo. Family car, daily, weekender. And gas efficient, I guess. So with these German cars, it's important to at least drive them at least minimum once a week. So I make it an effort to drive it 10, 15, 20 minutes every week, at least minimum every other week. If you don't, stuff just starts going wrong with the car really quick. So as a heads up, if you're buying this as a weekender, make sure you use it. This car always needs gas. I see a common theme with all the cars I own. Is that a Supra? What the heck? Sheesh, that's a clean one too. Oh. Bruh, chill. Nah, you see the craziest stuff on the road. Usually involves American muscle and zero traction. That is a big wing. Holy sheesh. Plus 50 horsepower for sure. So let's begin the job. Gonna go in and first disconnect the battery. You want to separate at least the negative terminal first. Usually the battery is... Where's the battery? Oh, right here. If you own an E92, keep your oil in the trunk. At least 1 quart. After you disconnect the battery, you're going to remove the trim. There are 1, 2, and 3 corkscrews that you can just screw from behind the wheel. And this should pop right off. You don't necessarily need to disconnect any of this stuff just yet. As you can see, there's a little bit of a perforation. You can use this flathead screwdriver or whatever you have that's strong enough to pop the airbag out, and you'll feel like it's a clip. So let me try and do this other side. It usually takes like a few minutes to just feel around and push it out. So you'll know that you're hitting it because you'll feel like a spring. These are what you're going to be pressing up against, and it's behind that metal plate. So you can disconnect the airbag, or you can leave it in, whatever you prefer. I feel like the least amount of taking apart, the better. So you'll see that it exposes these screws right here, and that's where the paddle shifters are connected. So it's gonna be a T20 once more. Let's loosen that up. So there's going to be 3 different clips to take off this portion that lays right up against this. So one on the top, the inner portion, and on the bottom. You can use a flathead and it just pops right off. There's going to be 3 more clips for you to take off. Another plastic piece. Look who came to help me. Remove this torque screw next. There we go. Let's get it completely loosened. There we go. Let's replace with a new one. Make sure you line it up negative or downshift on this side. Let's tighten it up. So I actually saw the bearing was hanging out right here, thank God, and I pulled it out. It's right here. I don't even touch it. I don't want to lose it. So every tutorial I'm looking at online doesn't necessarily say where the ball goes. So the ball bearing is supposed to sit all the way at the very end, if you can see it. I had previously installed this one, but the ball bearing isn't in the right position. So if it doesn't click after you install it, the ball bearing is in the wrong position. So it should be all the way in the back. So let's finish this side and then we'll go back to this side. So I guess if you don't feel the click, you didn't install it right, and it's primarily because of the ball bearing. The ball bearing is going to lay in this back corner, and if you shine a light in there, you're going to see some grease, and it's almost in the shape of a little ball, and that's where the ball bearing is supposed to go. So learning experience, you need to feel the click. Whew. So from here, just carefully put on all the tabs back where you got them from, and just follow the general shape of everything. Ensure that the push pin is all the way in, and let's clip everything back to where it's supposed to be. So this tab is back on. Let's put this main piece back on as well. After that, you just put the steering wheel back in the center and it pops right back in. You align the holes and you just put your trim back on. Oh, I hate working on these cars. Everything I feel like I'm about to break is going to cost a fortune to fix. So I took some time to eat some dinner, and everything's already in, so let's see if it works. Okay, it's asking to set time and date, as to be expected. Car out of the driveway and see if it works. hate driving over this little portion right here. It was great. Ah, my front lip. Okay. So, first gear shift into second. It works. So it's the next day. I just wanted to do more of a video where you can actually see what's going on. Oh, it's freezing today. Oh. I'm in shorts. Oh, and the car's all dirty. Oh, good. Oh. Ooh. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention was I did this. So everything looks really nice. Anyways, guys, like and subscribe. I'm really happy with how this cockpit came out. I think this was a good final touch. As you can see, it's changing gears nicely.